Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's see who is first today. All right, let's get it on. Dana B is first. Hey, Janet. Bunny, you're number three. Bernice is fourth. Christina Michelle is fifth. All right, so yeah, Dana B is first, Bunny, so sorry. To Leah, good to see you. I saw Sarah Stevens today. Liberty City's finest, Liberty County's finest. Good to see you. Deborah White Bailey is on. Good to see you. La la, hello. Bernice, you are not number one, baby. You number one to me, but you're not number one today. Dana is number one. Dr. Karen Cooper of Smile Designs, an excellent dentist. Uh, if you ever want the opportunity to see her, then you can go ahead and do that. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hello? I'm on it now. Dana, good to see you. I'm on right now. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. See, people, I'm running late. People be calling. Dana was watching the Kamala rally. Dr. Priscilla Williams, good to see you. Happy homecoming. Blacks, soul brothers and soil sisters, good to see you all as well. Lakeisha, good to see you. The Monica Thornton is on. Hope you're safe. Hope you all went well. Thank you very much. Linda is on from Reno. Terica, where you been? We've been looking for you. Nicole, it was my pleasure to meet you as well. Thank you very much. Barbara Kaufman is on with us. Let me see. Sarah Stevens, all right, thank you. Uh, Nicole, hope I remember your conversation. I think I do. Um, Joya Dinkins is on with us. Hello. Uh, and Barbara Dolores is on. She is in Aruba. That is what I'm talking about. That's dedication, Barbara Dolores, in Aruba. And yet you're still on Friday Night Live for your 30th anniversary. You are excused. For your 30th anniversary with one person, you are excused for the rest of the night. Give Barbara Dolores a hall pass. Happy homecoming, Gloria Wells. Good to see you. Robert Richards, happy homecoming to you too. Black, you sent us an email. Okay, well, I will follow up. Um, wait. Okay. Lots of moving parts. Jacqueline Grant is watching Kamala's rally too. Terica says she's working, so I appreciate that. Doc! Dr. Shirley Sims is on with us. Good to see you, ma'am. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining us. Red Strawberries is on as well. Good to see Brother Alan Wright. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate that. Doc! Oh, I got two docs. I got Dr. Danita Crawford on all the way from Florida. Wow, this is a serious doc situation. All the docs are on here. Thank you. Um, Ann Morris is on with us. Thank you. And Lala says that our future president is on fire. Very good. Catherine Grant, hello. Bernice Lohman, good to see you. Thank you very much. Hope you are doing well. Um, let me see. I'm moving some stuff around. Sandra Smith is on. Lita! Good to see Lita. Joyce Williams is on with us. Hey, Joyce. Chat Howard is on. Good to see you, Chat. So now where's Trish? Vanessa Young is on with us. Jacqueline Jones White has joined us. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Um, I am doing okay. I am tired, but I mean, I'm on fire. It's homecoming. Julia Thomas is on as well. Uh, Thank you, Sister Lawana Tillman. Good to see you and Pastor today at the Legacy Fairgrounds. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. The child has joined us, Crystal Kaufman. Hello, happy Friday to you. Um, who else is joining us? It's a lot going on. Y'all know how we do. We wait until the day, and then everything happens on the same day. So good to see Leslie Baker on, and Janine Glover. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Um, Audrina Patman, hello. Good to see you. Also, good to see Lisa Wiggins on with us. Thank you. Trisha, all right, we found Trish Howard. All right, we found Trish. So we got Chat and Chris. We got Barbara Kaufman and the child on. So E. Joyce Parrish is with us every single Friday night except one. I think you missed one, but she's still doing great. We know what happens at 9:45. We know LaWanda Tillman will go into her coach mode for Golden State Warriors. Aunt Ollie is on with us. Thank you for joining us. Alice Nichols, good evening to you. Jackie, go Tigers. Yes, yes. Joey Horton, God bless you too, sir. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Uh, today's water sponsor is clearly Canadian. This is the summer strawberry. It is very good. Estelle Ramos, hey, good to see you. Also, John Hawkins, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hey, good to see Janet, Brooklyn, New York. Ophelia, good to see you. Hello. Patricia Johnson is on. And Lorena, thank you. Calling me a sweet man. Thank you. You're sweet too. Um, Calvin Singleton, thank you very much as well. Michelle and Mr. Bill are on with us. Robert, it can't be go Dodgers. It gotta be go Yankees, right? Zane, the griot herself, she is on. Thank you very much. Zane, you coming in town? Um, let me see. Kathy Middleton is on with us. Hello. Um, Jocelyn, hey Jocelyn, where you been? Haven't seen you in quite a while. Um, Blacks, make me something. Make me something. I know you can make it. So if you're gonna make it, then make it. Good to see uh, Mama Julia Carter on, and we're gonna give her love because that's what we do. Every life matters, Georgia. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see Sherry Bryant, and it was good to see you at Parent University. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Um, Let me see. Yeah, Clary Canadian. Yes. Um, all right. Dexter Beard. Good evening. Gloria Smith. Hello. Patricia, Mom, and Max seem to be doing all right. They're not killing each other, so everything is okay. Um, and Zane, you came in town and you didn't tell me, so I think that's kind of messed up too, as well. And I have to take this call, so hey, Mayor Johnson SAB, Mayor Johnson SAB at Gmail. Hey Regina, good to see you. Vanessa, can a flashing light walk be installed at Abercorn Street and veranda? Just call 311, Vanessa. Call 311, make it happen. 311. All right. Um, and Robert says I ditched Tamia for I did ditch. Matter of fact, I missed Tamia. I missed. I didn't get a chance to even do my Tamia dance song. I saw Joe, but I missed Tamia. You got what you needed? Okay, you know I'm on my Friday Night Live, but it's okay. It's you. One more thing. Give me a minute. I'll call you back. Is it urgent? Like right now? I'll call you back. All right. All right. Good. Thank you. Yeah. There's a lot of moving parts going on right now, so um, I had to take that call. Let me see. So good to see all of you. Of course, you know it is Friday night. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate being on with you. As you know, as we do every single Friday night, we do a couple of things, right? We go and we like the page. Connie, you said she's sleeping. Oh, why is she sleeping? That's not right. I mean, Reagan could be up long enough to at least say hey to me, right? All right, so Zane, thank you very much. Angela, good to see you. Um, and Faye, is Aviana watching me today? Is she watching me? I'm just wondering. Is she watching me? I just was wondering. And then I want to know why. All right, Catherine Grant is going to call me after live. Oh, no, you're talking to me. Okay. Good to see Faye Lodge. So Faye, she is watching me. Okay. Hey, Rihanna, I thought you were coming to see me. Um, Good to see Carlitha on as well. All right. So first thing we want you to do is we want you to like the page, right? Like the page. Then we want you to share the page. All right. So I only see 4 shares. Okay. So go ahead and let's go ahead and click some shares. Let's share the video. Can y'all do that real quick for me? That is correct. I've invited them and they are coming. They will be with me tomorrow. But I'll talk a little bit about that. Lenise Nair is on. Tiffany Mitchell is on. Good to see you. Um, Tiffany Mitchell, Lenise. Hey, good to see Loto on. All right. She tried to show me her new pocketbook. Well, take a picture of her with the pocketbook and then send it to me. All right. So go ahead and do that. Joyce, good to see you. Good to see Barbara Pinckney on with us. Stony! My beautiful niece, Cheyenne Stoney, is on with us as well. Phyllis, thank you. Good to see Honorable Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryant. Good to see you. Zane, I do not know if it's Beach's homecoming. Good to see Marjorie on. Hey, Tawana. Good to see you, ma'am. Hope you're doing well. And so we want you to like the page. We want you to share the page. Some of y'all are not sharing yet, right? I need y'all to go ahead and share it. And then, of course, we're going to do like we always do. But I'm going to do something different today just because y'all said so. Watch this. Bam! 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 Glenda! Good to see you. I'll give Glenda some love, too. We are glad to see Glenda on as well. Kim B is on with us. Hello. Michelle is on from the Bahamas. So good to see Michelle, if that's your real name, on all the way from the Bahamas. I told you we are international in this piece. Our community is international. So we appreciate Michelle joining us all the way from the Bahamas. And she really lives there, too. So thank you very much. So did y'all share anymore? All right, some of y'all are sharing. Come on, continue sharing. Come on, share. Katina Washington is on. Good to see you. Thank you. And so, we show love for Tara, our girl Tara Strong. Then we show love for our, I know who you are, Michelle. James Hunsrucker, good to see you, sir. Thank you for all your work. Sandy is on as well. Thank you. And of course, First AB does a wonderful job of feeding and taking care of our community. Good to see Shauna Kennedy on. I appreciate that as well. And let me see if anyone shared. Okay, we got some more sharers. And so this week, right, where are we? Where are we? Joyce, I need to talk to you too. But anyway, this week, we are at week 240. Week number 240. 1,680 days. 4 years, 7 months. 55 straight months. Every single Friday, we have been together. Spencer White, good to see you, sir. The legend. Tyrone Hollywood Brown is on. Thank you. Vanessa, thank you. Pastor Kenny Roche, good to see you as well. 240 straight weeks, every single Friday. It started in very, very dark times, yet 240 weeks later, we are still here. We have built community that extends from Savannah all the way to the Bahamas, all over the country. We have built community, and we have shown that love and kindness does not have any distance. Sheba, good to see you. Thank you very much. I could not do this without you. Camilla Flintstyle, good to see you. This happens because y'all show up. And we're glad to see Marlo Phillips. We know she lost her dad, and I want to go ahead. Y'all put some love in there for her. We know it was a rough time for her, so we're thinking about you, Marlo. We're hanging in there with you as well. So wanted you to know we're thinking about you. So, yeah, 240 weeks. Oh, wow, good to see. Reverend Debbie Morse, you know, she had loss in her family as well. So we're going to give her some love just because I like giving her love. And good to see Pastor Thurman Tillman on as well. Thank you. Gloria Lloyd, good to see you. I was at Hubert Middle School today at the Nest, telling kids that they were wonderfully and fearfully made and told them to make good choices. Mia Wyatt, good to see you from Liberty County. Thank you so much for joining us as well. Thank you. That's right, because Faye just lost her dad too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Our senior statesman, Cliff McCurry, got a great award, was honored by Elevate Savannah. Always good to see Cliff McCurry on as well. And this week was Pastor John E. Morse's birthday, or Judge John E. Morse's birthday, on this past Wednesday. He turned another year, and because he could put me in jail, I'm not going to tell you how old he is. I'm just shutting my mouth on that one because I ain't dumb. So y'all need to ask the judge how old he is, and he'll tell you, but he may not tell you. But happy birthday, Pastor Judge John E. Morse Jr. So thank you for joining us and trying to sneak in on my live like I wouldn't know that you were there. You know I know these things. But anyway, so much to talk about, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it. Thank you. 240 weeks. We're still helping make it happen. A lot of things happening, right? First question, have you voted? Have you voted? If you have not voted, you need to go ahead and make that happen. And I would dare not tell you on this platform who I think you need to vote for, but I will tell you that you need to make sure that your voice is in and people know what you think. So I need you to go ahead and get in there and help make it happen, okay? You need to go ahead and vote. I need you to get in there and to vote, all right? So that was the first thing I know I needed you to do. Secondly, tomorrow I think is the last day. If you need what's called DSNAP, Disaster Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, DSNAP. We have had folks from DFACS in Savannah the entire week, and there have been thousands of people coming, and they give away money. If you're qualified, you can come get the money. It provides temporary food assistance as a one-time payment to low to moderate income households who have lost income or sustained property damage following the recent disasters. So if you're already getting SNAP, you are not eligible for DSNAP. DSNAP are for people who don't get SNAP. And so to qualify, you must live in one of the counties that have been declared by FEMA as for individual assistance. Chatham County is that. You can't currently receive food assistance through SNAP. You must have suffered a disaster-related loss to property or income. And you have to provide proof of identity for the head of household or authorized representative. And there are some financial eligibility requirements. Now, I'm going to say this because the judge is on here, okay? Don't go up there lying about that stuff. Them people going to know if you get up there and you lying, all right? So go up there and tell the truth. If you're eligible, the threshold is low. So it's low to moderate. If you're qualified, do it. If you're not qualified, don't do it, because we hate to be talking about you because you got yourself in some trouble about that, okay? So I want to make sure that we're very, very clear about that. I'm going to go ahead and put the information in the chat so you will have it. And you can pre-qualify. So I want to make sure you have that already. So let me go ahead and give you that. And tomorrow is the last day. All right. So it's on here. All the information is on here. You can go online and you can pre-qualify. Again, don't play with these people. It's the government. All right. So do not play with the government. If you're not entitled to it, don't do it. All right. All right. You know whether you are or you don't. All right. So I put that in here. You can go right to that link and help make that happen. Okay. If you are eligible for it. And thank all of you who got out there and voted. We appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We did have Souls to the Polls at First African last Sunday. This Sunday we will have it at St. Paul. So go ahead and get your souls to the polls. Camila has joined us, so we're good with that. Faye's ready to go to President. Go to Washington. Joycette, Judge Morris, that is not me. That is Joycette. So I'm going to leave that alone. Hollywood Brown was representing us at the rally in Atlanta. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Good to see Valerie Osborne. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Miss Julia. That information is on there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michelle, her granddaughter, voted. Thank you. Kim says keep encouraging people to check on the seniors. We should. Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate that. And you can always move, right? You could always move. Let's see. Pastor Morris, my age will be the number of days you will be my guest with free room and board. That wasn't me. Now, look, that was not me. Well, happy 66th birthday, Pastor Morris. You don't look a day over 40. Coach Cassell Bell in Jacksonville, Florida is on. Good to see you. Who's playing today? Caroline, thank you very much for weighing in. We appreciate that. I want to talk about that too, Christiana. Thank you very much. Nikki Simpson is my unofficial press secretary. Thank you. Robin McDaniel Beck from Kansas City, Missouri is on with us. Thank you very much. And Robert, you telling me the Dodgers up 1-0. I really don't want to hear that right now. But anyway, so wanted to talk about that. So on this past, I think it was Monday, we've dedicated the Susie King Taylor Square, the second part of it. We did the interpretive marker that talked about the history of Calhoun Square. For me, it was really important that we were very, very careful about telling the story of Calhoun Square. It makes no sense to me to turn around and do what other people did to us. We should not erase history. History, good or bad, is still your history. The goal, though, is to make your future better than your past. The Apostle Paul was named Saul, but we don't talk about Saul. We talk about the great works of Paul. So in this square, it was named for Calhoun, John C. Calhoun, that we know was a fierce proponent and defender of slavery. And that's history. There's nothing we can do about it. But the greater of the square will come from it being named Susie King Taylor Square. We don't take away from it. It just means that we as a community started doing better. And so thank you, Christiana. It was good to see you. And again, great to see everybody there. Then on Wednesday, we were out in Guy Minnick Park. We cut on some lights at 6:30 for young people to play in the Guy Minnick Park under lights. This was an $875,000 lighting project, and we had the Um, we had the Stallions out there. We had the Whippers out there. I think we had the Dolphins out there. So we were really happy to see these young men play and the young ladies cheer. Thank you very much for that. And then today, we were really excited because today we had our groundbreaking of the City of Savannah and the P3 Joint Venture Group. We had a groundbreaking today for what we're calling the Legacy Savannah, which was on the old Chatham County, I'm sorry, the old Coastal Empire Fairgrounds. Um, this project is a transformational project. One of the things I'm proudest of in my mayoral administration, because it took a long time. But ultimately, this will be now 400 new income-based housing units that will range from single family to townhomes to affordable senior living and apartments, affordable for seniors like Judge Morris. It is available for you. We'll also have public recreation amenities and economic development spaces. And so this is something. We are developing 6.13 acres with 30 new single family homes and 20 new townhomes. So this is important. We said that affordable housing is important. And so you put your money where your mouth is. And so we know that Savannah is expensive to live in. Not much we could do about that, but we can create housing opportunity for people who live in Savannah. Good to see Sharon Renee Smith Haswell on. Thank you. Erica, I appreciate that. Tamika, thank you. Angela Kirkland is on with us. Thank you for joining us. So, we're serious about it. Savannah will be a safe, environmentally healthy, and economically thriving community for all of its citizens, and all means all. We know Savannah is safe for some, but not for all. We know it's economically thriving for some, but not for all. We know it's environmentally healthy for some, but not for all. And the difference between where we are and where we got to go is our equity space. That is where we work, and we will continue to work until all means all. Thank you very much. But I'm serious about that. Sarah, thank you very much. And so I'm grateful to our city and certainly our previous administrations. And we're working hard at it. And we're going to continue doing what we can. Also, as you know, we've sustained a lot of damage, vegetative damage from the storm that passed by. It is going slow. It is taking forever. But we have about 300,000 cubic yards of vegetative debris that has to be picked up all over the city. We started on the far south side. We are moving across the city. We're going north, east, and west. And as we do that, we'll make one pass through the whole city, and then we'll start it all over again. So I know you don't like having all that mess on your yard. I know that. I have mess on my yard. But we're getting to it as fast as we can. We could do it quicker, I guess, but we want to make sure we pick up your trash. So this is a contract, and we are working every day to help get that done. Please, ma'am and sirs, help us by showing a little grace and helping make that happen. Again, we are an enormously blessed community, and as bad as it is, and as ugly as it is, thank God we're talking about vegetative debris and not debris from houses that have been knocked down. So I'm just saying, James. Some of it is fire. You can use it's good firewood. Linda Love is on with us. Good to see you. So again, thank you to Team Savannah for helping to make that happen. So I wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to talk about the Savannah State University. It is homecoming, and I have been blessed to graduate from the greatest university in the world, the Savannah State University, the home of the Tigers. Yes, it is homecoming. I will tell you, as I said earlier today, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. I would not be the man who I am, the man I am. Good to see you, Rachel. Um, I would not be the man I am if it had not been for the Savannah State University. I came down here at 16 years old. I was wild as crap, and I needed people to look at me and care about me and hold me accountable. And for me, Savannah State was that village. Camilla, nobody want to hear about Northampton University. Nobody want to hear about that. This is Savannah State. So you can go on your other one. We don't want to hear about Northampton University. We love you, Camilla, but we don't want to hear about Northampton because when we used to play Hampton, we used to beat y'all and everything. So I'm just saying. Um, so in a housing action plan with 5 city projects are in place, including 2 at the site of the fairgrounds. We have 2. We have one on MLK. Also Savannah Gardens. That's another one. That's 4. And I don't remember what the 5th one is, but there should be at least 5 of them. Um, Joyce coming on here with that Albany State stuff. I guess we have to let everybody in. All right. Hampton University, y'all come on in. Joyce Wright and Albany State, y'all come on in. But y'all know y'all will get beat next week, right? So Joyce, if you want to take off next week, I understand. Patricia, thank you for recognizing our city manager, Jay Melder, and Team Savannah. I am appreciative of that. The homecoming parade is going on. Thank you. Barbara Kaufman says, Sherry Shepherd's getaway trip in Savannah. Thank you very much. We appreciate that she's coming here. And tomorrow, actually, I will have with me, and we were just able to get this confirmed, but I will have the cast of A Different World here with me in Savannah. I will have Jasmine Guy will be here with me, who played Whitney. I will have Darryl Bell, who played Ron Johnson. I will have Charnel Brown, who played Kimberly Reese. I'll have Tempest Bledsoe on as well. And let me see. Let me think of who else. I will have Glenn Turman on. He will be here as well, and so we're excited about having all of them here in Savannah tomorrow with me in the Savannah State Parade. So if you're watching the parade, it will be great. We are looking forward to having these legendary stars in the city. They will be with me in the parade. Again, Darryl Bell, Jasmine Guy, Charnel Brown, Glenn Turman, and so looking forward to them being here with us, and I'll post that as well. So let me see, what else? Elise is not here, but thank you very much for being in our airport. Katina is coming with this Benedict College. All right, yes, come on in with Benedict College, right? Thank you very much. The Mayor Pro Tem of Noonan, Georgia is here. Cynthia Jenkins, good to see you, ma'am. Hope you're doing well. Reverend Cheryl Paris asked, how was Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle was funny. And I got to spend some time with him last night after the show. Had a great time with Dave Chappelle. And I want you to know, that this was really, really important, because what Dave Chappelle did actually is that he's donating the money he made from the show to our area. He's done, I think, 4 shows in areas that were hit by hurricanes, and he's donating that money, which was absolutely amazing. So I'm very happy about that. Kimberly Greer, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. We are on the map. Ernestine, where they're going to be? They're going to be in the parade with me. I have to go through once, and I'm going to come back and go through with them as well. So that's going to be really cool. And yes, Robert, you're old enough to remember Glenn Turman in Cooley High. How do I say? Yeah, anyway. The parade starts at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So thank you very much. And the Honorable Kendra Roll, She is a city commissioner in Brunswick, Georgia. She is on, and you're right. A lot of people chose to attend HBCUs because of a different world. So I'm glad to have invited them to Savannah. Glad they're going to be with us here. Then I'm going to hopefully bring them out on campus for a little bit so y'all can love on these legends. Now here comes Dana with this Norfolk State. It is Savannah State's homecoming. Can we just have this weekend to ourselves, please? We let y'all have every other weekend. Can y'all just can we just be great this weekend, please? Can we just own this whole weekend for ourselves? Do we have to share it with Hampton University and Norfolk State and Albany State? Can we just own this weekend? I am the mayor of Savannah. I have declared this weekend as being Savannah State's weekend and no one else. No one else. So it is ordered, so it is. Sheila, good to see you as well. Christiana, Taylor Square with microphones. Actually, that should be changing soon. Thank you. Cheryl, thank you. I will. Ernest, you got fired from the city for something that don't make sense. Well, make sure you appeal. You have appeal rights. Make sure you appeal. All right? Camila, it is not Hampton's weekend in Savannah. It is Savannah State's weekend in Savannah. And Hampton is Hampton's weekend. But in Savannah, it's all about Savannah State. All about it. And y'all better be glad that we got out the MEAC, because when we were in the MEAC, we gave it to y'all. Molly, good to see you. Thank you very much as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Cynthia, yes, I knew she was going to slip a B in there. No, it's not Georgia Tech. Sorry. We will have great weather. Good to see Mama Charlotte on. Thank you very much. Ernestine, make sure you make sure you appeal. You have an appellate process that goes all the way up to the city manager. Appeal. Just go ahead and appeal. And then they'll decide what to go from there. Neil, good to see you as well. So I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. If there are any questions I can answer, I'm certainly more than willing to go ahead and answer it. Again, today's water sponsor, a beverage sponsor, is clearly Canadian. Tam Reeds has made it. All right, so so today it is clearly Canadian. And for those of you who need to know, I am outside all this weekend. I mean, it's one time in a year that I forget how old I am. And so I'm turned up tonight. I'm turned up tomorrow. And Sunday, I'm wondering what was I thinking about. That's how it goes. Terry Lynn, thank you for joining us, ma'am. The parade starts at Liberty Street and East Broad Street. Liberty and East Broad. Based on the city's zoning code to prevent varying density housing, multiple family homes are not allowed to be about. Can we promise code amendments to the city, amendments to pacify local housing advocates? Well, we just had a workshop on that yesterday. As a matter of fact, we agree that our code works against us. You have to have density. You can only achieve affordability by density and by volume. So we're going to allow for varying density citywide to help allow for that. We'll start in some neighborhoods, but no, we are planning code amendments already. So anyway, Robert, I think the building right now is being evaluated. They've done emergency stabilization. Right now, they were trying to separate utilities so that the neighbors can have utilities in their places. But right now, that's what the deal is. So, what else? There's a number. Thank you. James Hunsrucker is a superhero when it comes for enforcement of regulations. So he knows all about that. Brent Grant. Hey, Brent, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Shauna says she's outside too. Deborah Cooper, how old I am? I am old enough. I am old enough. I'm as old as the purpose and as young as the reason. How about that? So, but thank you very much. So I'm younger than you. I bet you that much. So, um, but yeah, any other questions? Anything else I can answer? Thank you, Helen. I appreciate that as well. Miranda, good to see you. Um, yeah, so, HBCUs matter, um, because at one time, in Savannah State is the oldest historically black college or university in the state of Georgia, and that's a fact. And the fact is, at one time, um, you know, every college was not allowing black folks in there. I mean, it just wasn't happening. And so HBCUs were educating black students. So black teachers, black lawyers, black doctors were coming from HBCUs. Well, when we could go to other places, HBCUs now educate everyone. When I graduated from the Savannah State University with my degree in business administration, most of my business administration class was actually probably pretty mixed because Savannah State has a top-of-notch College of Business Administration. So, I mean, HBCUs are educating everybody. And now with issues about creating opportunities for diversity, in equity and inclusion, particularly in PWIs or predominantly white institutions, some of these students that usually could get into some of these universities, they're not getting into it. So they go back to HBCUs. And so the HBCUs are still creating quality um, graduates. And so I will tell you that I will put myself up against anybody from any college anywhere, you know, and I had the great education without all the loans. So, um, I think you should have an opportunity to look at universities, and certainly Savannah State is not just for black folks. There is a culture that comes with Savannah State. And once you've gone to a homecoming, I cannot wait. Hopefully, Pastor and Reverend Morris are not on right now, but I have a good time. I just reminisce back to when I was younger, and I just reminisce. It's just ooh, mm, mm, mm. Got to be more careful. Um, Let me see. Oh, Dr. Pete Silver is in Minneapolis, Minnesota again. For those of you who want to go with us to Ghana, we are going to Ghana. Um, oh, okay. Well, we go ahead and we have Bible study. We go watch the game, and then um, that's it. We watch the game, and then we all kind of go home. So I'm just saying. Um, well, Brent, if you want to go, come on, let's go. Come on, Brent. Whoa, everybody, hold up. Thank you, Christiana. Um, let me, Dr. Silva, we're going to Ghana next July. If you want to go, I mean, the information is out there. Okay. If you have never been to Africa, I've been 3 times. You have got to go to Africa. First of all, you got to get up out of this country. You just have such a different perspective when you go and see how other folks are living. And I will tell you that when I first went to Nigeria and then I went to Ghana and I came back, my whole perspective was changed. I complained a whole lot less and I became a whole lot more grateful. And I became really seated in the opportunity that there is a stewardship of affluence and influence, and the poorest people here in America are often richer than the middle class folks over there. And the fact is that money does not buy you dignity. And I've met some of the proudest people, kindest people over there. And so we're going back. Dr. Silva and I are leading a delegation to Accra, Ghana, and Kumasi and other places. If you're interested in going, inbox me with your email address. We will send you the information. The trip is about $5,000. But hey, you only live once. Go ahead and go. The experience is really, really worth it. All right. So I'm trying to get Pastor Morris to go so he can do a revival while we're over there. Um, Yeah, Ernestine, FEMA is giving money out, so I posted that information. And our beloved Miss Sadie Campbell is on. Y'all give her some love. Mother Sadie Campbell, 100 years old. She is 100 years old, and um, we love Sadie Campbell. She is our senior Friday Night Live queen. Um, she gets on every Friday night with us. We love Sadie Campbell. Mother Sadie, thank you so much for joining us. And I appreciate you being on. And I appreciate you telling me I will be sharp because, see, I get sharp now because you tell me I'm going to be sharp. Yes, you are. And to add to the 100-year-old club, um, Lieutenant John White will turn 100 years old this Sunday. He was one of the original 9 black police officers in Savannah. He is the last surviving member of the original 9 black police officers, and he turns 100 years old on Sunday. So happy birthday to him as well. Um, Thank you. Everybody show love to Mother Campbell. Miranda, if you would send me your email address, if you inbox me, I will send you the information. And Christiana, please go ahead. I want to fill an entire 747 plane full of Savannahans, and I want all of us to be able to go together. Dr. Silver is our resident expert on Africa and Ghana, and he always puts together these great trips. So for me, I've been like, not going to McDonald's as much, so I could put some money aside so I can go. So I want to go. So go ahead and send me that information as well. Lamb is on. Good to see you. Krista, good to see you. Thank you, Patricia. Dana, thank you. Um, thank you. Um, Thank you. Let me see who else. Yes, 100. Um, any other questions? Anything else I can answer? Because I know I'm at my time and I got to go outside. So I got to go outside. No, Ernestine, this is different than FEMA. It's different than FEMA. Net, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And oh, thank you, Christiana, for reminding me. Great tragedy in Sapelo Island last Saturday. Um, Several people lost their lives. One of them, a good friend of mine, Reverend Charles Houston, that I worked with many years, a great citizen, a United Methodist pastor, a chaplain, and he lost his life. The people who lost their life at Sapelo Island, the youngest was like 73 and the oldest was like 93. These were all elderly people who lost their life. It does not make sense to me. I hope there is a full investigation about why these people who've lived through so much should lose their lives. So, yeah, thank you very much. Good to see Jenny Parker on. Andrea Hall Houston, thank you very much. Zane, thank you. Yeah, I'm going outside. I'll be joining you in a minute. I got to change clothes. Good to see Shirley, thank you. Net, thank you, man, for what you do. Deshawn, good to see you as well. Thank you, E. Joyce Paris. Thank you, Catherine. Good to see Lonnie Copic. So Lonnie last night was directing um, the sway, um, the sway surf at Dave Chappelle. So that was kind of funny. But he did it. You did a great job. Quiet directors can do anything, and you directed the sway surf. Evelyn, good to see you. Thank you. Treen, I'm glad you did join us. Thank you, Monica. I know you were down there at Sapelo um, this week, so I hope that, I know you did whatever you could do to be able to help as well. Nicole, you are very, very welcome. You are very welcome. Um, Carolyn, thank you so much. Is there anything else? Anything else I can answer for you all? Um, Tonight, I got to go outside. It's homecoming. But as I told them, and matter of fact, let me tell you this. Tiffany, thank you so much. I was actually at the alumni. So there were several people. Patricia West, she was there. She's forgiven. Um, Clem Magnagalt, she was there. So she's forgiven for tonight. Alvernia Wilson, she was there. She's forgiven for tonight. And I was there getting my my life alumni award, right? My lifetime alumni association um, recognition. And I told him I gotta go. It's Friday night. I said, I know I'm up here with y'all, but it's Friday night. I got to go because y'all were expecting me at 9 o'clock. So it is going to be a great weekend, beautiful weekend, a lot happening here. It is Savannah State's homecoming. It's Pride. It's the SCAD Arts Festival. I mean, a SCAD Film Festival going on here. A lot happening in the greatest city on earth. The weather is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Do me a favor, get outside, breathe some fresh air, bask in the sun, and let's just thank God for those things that we have and thank God for things as they were. This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I want you this weekend just to be glad. Just be glad and just rejoice. And just know that a day is only a certain period of time. Your best day, your worst day is only 24 hours, right? And so while you have a chance, let's rejoice in what we have. Let's not worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow take care of itself. And let's not worry about yesterday, because there's nothing we could do about yesterday, right? So we will focus on this day that not only the Lord has made, but the Lord has given us to rejoice and be glad in it. And so rejoicing and joy does mean, joy is different than happiness, right? Joy is a choice. I mean, I've been joyous, and I've been joyous when I wasn't happy, right? And so sometimes you can be really, really profoundly sad and still have joy. I could be profoundly sad at the current situation, but then I could be joyful because I know trouble don't last always. I could be in the middle of a storm right now, right? Because it's dark and things look bleak. But I know that weeping may endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. So I have joy that I know that I don't know what the future holds, but I know what holds the future. So this weekend, hey, good to see you, Bishop Gatson. I want you to get out and have some joy. I want you to get out and rejoice. I want you to get out and enjoy our beautiful city. Thank you all so much for being who you are. Thank you for joining us for Friday Night Live. I'm going to go outside and be grown for the next 26 hours. I'm going to try 26 hours. I'm going to try, well, let me see, probably like 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. I'm going to try my best to be grown. I'm going to go out and I'm going to be grown for the next 26 hours. I'm going to regret it for the next 3 weeks after it. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to make it happen, Angelique. I'm going to make it happen. Oh, Dr. West has joined us. Finally, good to see you. Thank you so much. And of course, baby doll, Chrisone Whitehead. Chrisone and I went to high school together, and she is still absolutely freaking gorgeous. Always has been. Nicole, thank you. So y'all, I'm going outside. Y'all pray for me that y'all just pray for me. 26 hours. I'm going hard in the paint. I'm going to relive my 16-year-old self for 26 hours. 26 hours. And so you can see me in the parade tomorrow. I'm going to be with the cast of A Different World. I'm going to be with Jasmine Guy. I'm going to be with Daryl Bell. I'm going to be with Charnel Brown. I'm going to be with Tempest Bledsoe. I think she was in the Cosby Show as well. And I'm going to be with Glenn Turman tomorrow. So we're excited about that. See us in the parade. Come see us in the yard. Good to see Adrian on from Jacksonville, Florida. I am going to turn up, whatever that means. And y'all going to see me with my great big bottle of Clearly Canadian. Because at my age, that is all I can drink. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great weekend. And thank you always for being Savannah Strong. Good night, everybody.